Can I jump into a nebula? Or through one? What about a T-Towery star system? Can I explore the forming planets amid the gas cloud of a protostar system? How big is the jump shadow of a black hole? How close can I get to the event horizon before my ship starts to take damage, or before time dilation becomes significant? And if I cross it, what happens? Is there anything between the map hexes that have got star systems in them, or is it just endless void? And if there is anything out there, how do I detect it? How do I find it? How do I find a deep space refueling point? How do I cross that rift? I'm Martin J. Dougherty, and I've been writing for Traveller since the early 90s. I've written a lot of books for Traveller. This is the book that I've always wanted to write, because this time we're going off the map. Deep space exploration. We're going to plunge into the depths of the Great Rift, the last great unknown in charted space. It's a place of wonders, dangers, things nobody's ever seen before. It's not a place you should venture if you're unprepared. The Great Rift has been a profound influence on the history of charted space. It was a barrier to exploration. It delayed contact between some of the great powers, isolated some areas, made response to crisis slow and difficult. Could the Imperial Civil War have occurred the way it did if the Spinward Marches fleets hadn't been cut off by Corridor Sector? It seems unlikely. And what is certain is that the Great Rift is not merely a gap in the stars. It's much more than that. And of course, it's not empty. Book 1 presents an overview of the Great Rift and 3 entire sectors. Corridor, strategically important to the Imperium. Riftspan Reaches, used by the Aslan to cross the Great Rift. And Touchstone Sector, a sector never before presented in any Traveller publication. Book 2 details Reft Sector, home to the Terran colonists of Old and New Island subsectors. A culture isolated for centuries until explorers from the Third Imperium arrived and upset the local power balance. Book 3 is the Deep Space Exploration Sourcebook. It contains everything you need to run a Traveller game out there in the darkness, pushing back the fringes of knowledge. The Exploration Book provides a new star system generation rules set, presented in the order that features would become apparent to explorers. Stars first, then planets. If the Travellers want more detail, we can zoom in. We can determine how many moons a planet has. If they don't want more detail, generation can stop at any point. We'll also be presenting a range of new ships. Exploration ships, high jump rift couriers, military ships, support vessels. So what is out there in the Great Rift? We know about some of the big features. We know that there are concentrations of stars here and there. We know that there are isolated systems that haven't been visited for millennia. Who might live there? Maybe they don't want to be found. And what lies between these star systems? Neutron stars, black holes, protostars, gas clouds, rogue planets, stranger things too. What is out there? Well, why don't you come with us and find out?